Hey guys, Greg here coming to you with another episode of Greg's Bonsai. And today's episode, we're going to be kind of going back in the vault here. I haven't really checked these guys out in about 5 months, I think back in September, middle of September. These are clementines, and you might remember this if you go back, and I have this on a playlist. Just go back and check out the last video just so you can kind of see how they've grown. But these are clementines. I got them from seed. My wife loves clementines, and I found some seeds in there. I said, well, let's see what they turn into. They're still in these really small pots. I think they're starting to get a little constrained. You can see they haven't grown too much, especially this guy on the left, but it looks really good considering. I think it might be time to maybe up pot these guys for the spring. I think that's what I'll be planning on doing, just to give them a little bit more breathing room. The guy on the right definitely growing at a much better pace, although I think, if I recall correctly, this guy, I took the seed and I took the casing off and it grew like this. This guy, I did not take the casing off, I think. I'm going to have to go back, but I think that's what happened. So this guy came out a little later, but even so, this guy is definitely in the lead for growing. And we'll just kind of get in here and get a little more detail and up close in just a second. But before we do that, make sure to hit subscribe, and helps me out with the YouTube algorithm. And just gets my videos out there a little bit more. And if we recall 5 months ago, okay, we're talking 5 months, it was, this guy on the left was pretty much like here, okay? It was not that high. So this guy has definitely grown a lot in the past, in the 5 months. And this guy, I think, has pretty much grown about that much, okay? So not too much in the grand scheme of things, but this guy was already pretty good. The trunk on this guy on the right is actually looking pretty good and pretty sharp. We do have a little bit of leaves that have fallen off here, but we do have some growth trying to pop out on the sides, and we can see some right here that has already done so. So we'll just go to the back of it and we can just see this guy coming up. We got a little bit more new growth here and a bunch of growth at the top trying to make its way out. We got some stuff dying off, but that's just really this thing trying to shoot up and grow. So as it comes up, we have a little bit of death that comes with it. And we have some leaves drying out here. I do need to water these guys. They're dry. So tonight they're going to get a nice bath. And the funny thing about this guy on the right is that we can kind of see as it's been getting taller, the leaves have been getting a little bit bigger, but then all of a sudden this guy just shot out of nowhere. Really nice and shiny, okay? Like the look of that. Pretty strong leaf. But not too much taller than he has. And we've had some nibbles here. I'm not sure if this is from when it's been in the grow tent or if it's been outside. But I think I did have some nibbling, at least mentioned, on my last video. And on this guy, he's got some interesting looking leaves. All right, he's got green, and this has pretty much been the entire time I've seen this grow. It's had this green inside with this like a little bit more off green, yellowish type. But it's not, it hasn't been watering issues because I've been watering it. And I've had some lime in there, or I'm sorry, iron, not lime. Had iron in here just to make sure that it balances out, just the water with the calcium. But this guy has been looking pretty good. A little matte, but shine, you know. Do have a leaf up top that's kind of drying out and whittling away, but we do have some growth showing up on the top there. And this guy actually has some thorns on it. But I've just been kind of eyeing these guys up. It's kind of neat how small they've stayed in these pots. That's by design. I just kind of wanted to see how constrained they would be after year one. So once the spring comes and I start pulling these out, I'll try and get a video to show you what the root system on these guys looks like. Because I'm just doing an up pot. I'm not doing a repot. Although I am tempted to keep these small. What do you guys think? Do you think I should keep them small like this, or try to let them grow a little bit more. Because there are some bonsai out there that do look pretty nice when they're small, but this is just going to take years to keep going and building and whatnot. So again, we'll go down here, we'll look at this. And I've been fertilizing these guys, just kind of making sure that they are fed. And it's kind of nice to see this guy growing out and just showing signs of life. They've just been underneath a grow light. If you go back to I actually made a grow tent video this past week on my channel. If you want to go back and see, it's the lights on the right side. They've just been kind of sitting underneath those. But these are my clementines, okay? So if you have any questions, make sure to put them down in the comment section below. If you think you might think these are something different, because I mean, clementines aren't exactly a natural species. They're a cross mix, I believe, of, lemons. So that's where you kind of get this thorny base from. So that's definitely a sign here, but we just don't have that lemon look on the leaves, because this is more of what we would see on a citrus. So I'm interested to see what this could possibly be, or unless there's some kind of deficiency that I have in this plant, hence causing it to be smaller and whatnot. But let me know down in the comments below if you know what I'm looking for here. So like I said, if you really like this video, make sure to hit that like button. This is a shorter one of my series, but I'll probably end up making a compilation video of this. But if you like what you saw, make sure to hit that like button. Again, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, make sure to let me know down below. And if you really do enjoy my video series, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Always love having subscribers chat down below in the comments. I love chatting with everybody, getting to know the people watching. If you have any requests, let me know. But that's everything for now, guys. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and the bell next to it. You'll get a notification. This is Greg's Bonsai, signing off. We'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching.